Hello guys and welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Well, hope you guys are doing well because some breaking news have just came out from Fabrizio Romano himself, a couple of minutes ago. So yeah man, it is said that here we go. So we have got a here we go for Fred from Fabrizio Romano himself. He said, Fred to Fenerbahce, done deal as all parties reached an agreement. Manchester United accepted 10 million euro plus 5 million add-on proposal. Fred said yes to Fenerbahce, medical booked. So yeah man, he's gone, he's just gone. We were talking about Fred, in our last session. So yeah, he is gone man. It is confirmed right now. It's broke out a couple of minutes ago, before we get before I got live. So yeah, man, I don't know how to react to that. I am pleased, as we all have discussed, that yeah, we need to let go of Fred or McTominay to make that Amrabat deal happen. And as it stands right now, it seems right now that the news is that broke, in the last minute yesterday or today as well, that some other clubs are interested in Amrabat. I guess there was some element of truth on that news, and that is the main reason, I guess, we panicked and we have gone out and sold Fred to Fenerbahce. It's done deal. It's absolutely done. We are going to get 10 million upfront and 5 million euros in add-ons. I mean, seriously, see, I am happy that he's gone. We should have, done that pretty much earlier. But the price tag, 10 million for Fred, man. I mean, seriously, are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure we could have gotten at the very least of 15 to 20 million. I was expecting that, believe me, guys. Pooja is saying, keep it up, stuff. Thank you. Tulipo is saying, thank you for joining, man. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, mate. Hello, brother. How are you? I am doing fine. Other than my, crooked throat, I am quite fine, man. Tulipo is saying, thank you for everything, Fred. He has been my favorite player, works for the team, and always never complains. You will always be a Red, the Brazilian who always forgets his passport. Yeah, man. See, the thing is that I am pleased that he has gone out. Now, as it was quite clear that he wasn't going to be in Eric Ten Hag's plan, so he couldn't have gotten any substantial pitch time in the coming season. So keeping those things in mind, it's quite good that he has gone out and he will, do his best in Fenerbahce, and I will, wish him all the best. But the price tag, man, I will put up a poll regarding the price tag. We go miss out best. Eric Ten Hag is saying, yeah, man. Let me just put up the poll. That are you guys satisfied with what we have done with the Fred deal? Because see, the thing is that in my opinion, if I'm being absolutely honest with you guys, I do think we should have managed at the very least of 15 to 20 million. Just put, let me put the poll, man. It would be just a yes or no poll. So yeah, man, just let me know your opinion, guys. The poll is up right now. So please do let me know your opinion on the poll, brother. Because see, the thing is that as we have seen, we all knew that Galatasaray have put multiple bid-ins, in the past few weeks, but we have been rejecting them. So yeah, I don't know what made Manchester United to go right now with that 10 plus 5 million in add-on deal, man. I mean, seriously. And see, the thing is that this kind of deal, the deal after it is quite confirmed, as Fabrizio Romano have said himself that yeah, it's here we go for Fred. So I think the news that came out regarding Amrabat, it has some element of truth in it. That is the main reason I think that we have gone out and let go of Fred with 10 million euro, man, on 10 million euro. Because otherwise it does not make sense. It does not make sense. I have some news regarding Matteo KOVAR as well. I will jump right into that. But before I do that, I do want to know your opinion, guys. That what do you think? Please let me know in the comment section as well. Because see, I really thought we could have at least gotten 20 million pounds for Fred. He had put in some decent performance in the last season under Eric Ten Hag. I will not say that he was one of the best players in our squad, absolutely not. But when he came out, he absolutely gave his 100%. Sometimes, as I have said so many times, I will not, be a hypocrite at this moment of time. I knew, as I have said so many times, that yeah, the one thing concerned me when it came to Fred, it was his consistency. He can play brilliantly one half of the game and he can be completely shit on the other half. So that was a concerning thing for me. But as an overall package, as an overall performance, he put in everything whenever he came on the pitch. The one thing I will never be able to say when it comes to Fred, that he is lazy, that he haven't tried, that his body language was down. It wasn't like that, even when we were losing. So yeah, letting him go out for 10 million euros, it's not even pounds. So 10 million euros, what, 8.5 million pounds, I guess? It is way too low, way too low. I guess we have done that so that we can go right away for that Amrabat deal. I guess so. Because as I have said, man, because the money we will get by selling players like Harry Maguire will not get investment in the midfield area. So yeah, to make sure that we go out and secure Amrabat, if Eric Ten Hag really wants him, I guess that is the main reason, that driven Manchester United to let go of Fred for 10 million bucks, man. I must say that. Should we be saying hi, brother? Hello, man. Thank you for joining, man. All the best, the one and only pastor that is a Red Devil. I'll miss seeing that your lovely son and beautiful wife peaks at Old Trafford. Good luck, Pastor Fred. Yeah, man, I don't know where Rohit is. You have put up a good question, man. I don't know where Rohit is. It is quite unnatural. I hope he's doing well, man. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Without Rohit comments, it does get a bit, empty. Fred is a good back player. Don't know why Eric Ten Hag want to get rid of him. See, the thing is that, brother, as I have said, if we are going to get Amrabat, then in that defensive situation, and already Eric Ten Hag have said that, Kobe Mainoo is going to be in his plan in the coming season. So with Kobe Mainoo, with, Casemiro, and with Amrabat, and if we are not going to let go of McTominay, I did not see Fred getting any kind of substantial pitch time. So I'm okay with that that we are letting him go, but the amount of money we are getting out of him, it is absolutely not good, man. Absolutely not. Let me check the poll for a while. There has been 8 votes and it's a 50-50 vote. Okay, man, okay. So up till now it's 50-50. Shmoli is saying 20 million should be realistic price for Fred. Absolutely, man, absolutely. We should have at least gotten 20 million for Fred. See, the thing is that we have just rejected a 30 million pound deal for McTominay. And we are asking 45 million for McTominay. So you are asking 45 million for McTominay and letting go of Fred for 10 million. That does not make sense to me. In a financial sense, it does not make sense to me. I can understand why Eric Ten Hag let go of him, but the price we have, achieved by selling Fred, that is absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous, man. I mean, seriously, please guys, please let me know your opinion in the comment box. And you know what? Any of you guys are new, man, please do subscribe the channel. We are 41 right now, and our next target is 150. So please, if you are a Red Devil and want to talk about Manchester United, We get live every day at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. So you guys can join us. So you know what? Please do hit the subscribe button and help us, let us reach that 150 mark, man. Siddharth is saying, Rohit bhai jaldi aao, kahan gaye tum log? Man, everyone is missing you, Rohit. It's so good to see. Believe me, man, this kind of message actually, makes me happy, because it is not about me. This channel is not about me. It is about you guys. So yeah, when you guys, talk about each other, or already make a couple of you have, mentioned their thought about Rohit. I hope he's doing well, because it is quite unnatural, unusual. I must say that. Siddharth is saying, trade sale not yet imminent. I understand the player is open to a move to Turkey, but the club are still weighing up interest and potentially expecting more offers, while the Fenerbahce proposal remains under the requisite level, with talks continuing. No, brother, no. Believe me, I was just starting to, while I was preparing for the live show, I thought maybe I should, just check out in the last minute if there is any kind of update. And there it was from Fabrizio Romano himself, and he said, here we go. Fred to Fenerbahce, done deal, as all parties reached an agreement. Manchester United accepted 10 million euro plus 5 million in add-on proposal. Fred said yes to Fenerbahce, medical booked, exclusive story confirmed. So yeah, brother, it is done deal, man. That is the main reason I am so worried. That not worried per se, I am quite disappointed that we have only managed to get 10 million out of Fred, because we have seen that we have rejected so many offers, at least multiple offers from Galatasaray that we have been getting in the last couple of weeks. So it does not make sense. Other than that, if there was, element of truth in the news that we have got regarding Amrabat, that Bayern Munich, that Juventus, that the Atletico Madrid, all those clubs are interested in Amrabat. And as I have said, man, it may be in Amrabat's interest to join Manchester United, but it is not the case with Fiorentina. They have already agreed that they would want to let go of Amrabat if they get the right bid. What they're asking for, it is around 25 to 30 million pounds. So if any other clubs goes in with their deal, Fiorentina will not wait for Manchester United to knock on the door. So I think that is the main reason that driven us to sell Fred to Fenerbahce for that amount of money, man. Archon bro, तुम्हारा शेख जसीम ने क्लब को खरीद लिया, देखो जल्दी. Yeah, man, I hope that was true, brother. Fulham should come with a better offer and take him, since Galatasaray are not serious. Man, it is done. Are you guys, believe me, believe in your Red Devil, bro. It's done and dusted, man. There is no chance that Fred will be joining to Galatasaray or Fulham or any other club. The deal with Fred and Fenerbahce, it's done, man. It's done. It's here we go from Fabrizio Romano already. It can change. I know there has been not even any official statement from Manchester United or from Fenerbahce. But there is, it's 99% sure that the deal is going to be done really, really soon. Maybe we will, hear some official announcement from Fenerbahce in the coming hours. We all know that how slow our club becomes in every aspect of the decision-making ability. So it can take some time from our club's perspective, but I do think that Fenerbahce will confirm that deal in the coming hours, brother. Adam is saying, yes, you are right, man. Yeah, man, I know that, because I have just checked in before I got live. While I was preparing for the live session, I really thought that, I should check out that if there is any kind of update. I'm so glad that I did that, because otherwise my title was, as you can see, it said Fred, here we go. But before that, my title was Fred the Price Set. So man, I changed my title. So man, I'm quite sure, at least from Fabrizio Romano's aspect, it is quite sure that the deal is done between Fred and Fenerbahce. Adam is saying, still waiting for Mason Greenwood EPL starting tomorrow, but no news. Yeah, man. What I have just said and what you guys have said already, it's slowly Manchester United, man. In every aspect of decision-making ability, we are way too slow. I guess it was what, last week when we heard that, when we heard from multiple outputs, outlets that we are going to hear a news regarding Mason Greenwood that our club will take before we kick off that Wolves match. If that happens, I know there is still some time to do that. I don't know when will it happen, brother. I really don't know when will it happen. Yeah, we have seen some footages coming out. There have been some articles regarding Mason Greenwood that they are saying that Manchester United officials and Eric Ten Hag himself is monitoring him, him closely. He's training with the guy who trained, players like Kobe Manu, Dan Goal. So yeah, Mason Greenwood is currently training with that trainer. So I don't know, man. As I said, as it stands right now, I do think that we will see Greenwood joining the club, but we haven't had any official statement from Manchester United. That is a shame, man. That is a shame. The player is going through a lot of stress already. Whatever the club's decision is, whether they want to sell him or let him go out on a loan or let him play in Manchester United from this season, whatever the decision, they should have done that already. They really should have done that already. Sholana is saying he has always given his best for the team. He fights for the badge every time. He steps on the pitch for Manchester United. Had his game not been plagued by mistakes, he could have been a great asset to the team due to his fighting spirit. He's had some high and lows, but overall he gave his best wholeheartedly. He will definitely do well at his new club. Good luck to him. Absolutely, brother. You are absolutely spot on. Believe me, that is the one thing I was talking about. That I have multiple times I have shown my concern regarding when it comes to Fred, regarding his consistency of gameplay. But the one thing I will never complain, I can never complain, is about his, his energy, his willingness. He always puts up the fight, even if he make mistakes, even if our club is losing. He does not lose faith. He will fight, until the very last minute. And that is a really good characteristics in a footballer. That is, we have seen so many times, players' shoulders shrugging down, they're looking down on the field. But, Fred always had a smile on his face. I love that guy. If he was a bit consistent, I'm pretty sure he could have secured a spot in Manchester United in Eric Ten Hag's team. But as I've said, he could be absolutely brilliant and absolutely shit at the same match. That was quite worrisome. That was the one thing I was concerned about when it came to Fred. So yeah, I will definitely wish him all the best. I do hope he achieves all the things he can with Fenerbahce, man. Absolutely. Modi is saying, "Bhai Rohit, kaha ho tum?" Yeah, man. Yeah, Rohit, where are you? Rohit always, it is. We have always seen that the first message and the last message is from Rohit, and he never fails to mention how many minutes I am late. So whenever he joins, we will put that out, that how many minutes Rohit is late today. But I do hope everything is all right with him, because it is unusual. All the best, Fred. We shall miss you so much. Thanks for all your dedication and hard work during your time in Manchester United. Once a red, always a red. Yeah, man, Fred the Red. He will always be a red. I love that guy. I will absolutely say that. See, the thing is that I never liked McTominay. I never liked Maguire, but that was not the case with Fred. I like that guy. The way he conducts himself, as when he came out and said that he is the guy who carries the piano. Many of footballing community have put in some scrutiny, hard scrutiny on him after he said that. But to me, it was at least him being honest. He was honest. He was absolutely honest, and that showed when he came to the pitch. He put his 100%. Sometimes his 100% was not enough, but he would have tried all the way long, no matter what the situation was in that particular match. Let me check the poll, guys. So it's 23 votes now. 57% of you guys are satisfied with the deal. 43% of you are not. Okay, I get that. See, as I've said, man. Yeah, man. Rohit has come, man. Rohit has joined us. Believe me, man, you can check the chat, and everyone was worried about you, and I was telling that I hope everything was all right, because he never fails to mention how many minutes I am late. So yeah, he himself have told that yeah, it's 20 minutes late today. I'm so glad that you joined, man. I'm so glad, because every one of your Red Devil brothers were quite worried about you, because you haven't put any comment. We were talking about if you have missed. So yeah, I will say again that we have gotten that. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano regarding Fred. He have joined Fenerbahce. We have received a 10 million upfront plus 5 million in add-ons deal. So yeah, man, it's done. It's done. As I have said, there has been no official statement from both the clubs. But when Fabrizio Romano says there we go, he doesn't say it lightly. So yeah, I think we will see an official announcement, whether it's from Manchester or Fenerbahce. We will see that, man. Eric is saying, Fred was very instrumental in recent times, shined too late, but thanks for everything. You did well, Fred. I remember when there was a Fred Scott midfield, which was solid during Ole's time. Maguire, how far before West Ham watching his highlights? I do hope, man, that deal that does happen really, really soon, especially after Fred deal is done. I think as the news are coming out, all the outlets are saying the same thing, that yeah, and you know what, we have already taken that payoff. We have done all the negotiations we can with West Ham and with Harry Maguire as well. So I guess we will see, we will see Maguire going out very soon. Maybe in the coming hour, or maybe, tomorrow at the very latest. I'm pretty sure West Ham would want him in the first, in their first match, because as we all know that Harry Maguire is fit to play a match, because he had been with us in those tour matches, with us in the preseason matches. He have trained with us, so he's fit for a gameplay. He's fit for a match of 90 minutes. We have done that in our last match with Real Sociedad. So I guess West Ham would want him in their very first match, and that would ensure that we will see Maguire going out at the very latest as tomorrow. I hope that does happen, man. I hope that does happen. Rohit is saying, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, every one of you, missed you. So glad to hear that, man. I was, as I was saying, that it's quite unusual, and I was hoping that everything was right with you. Okay, man. So the internet was down. It's okay. It's okay. We miss you guys, man. We missed you already. It was what, 20 minutes, and we was missing you. We were missing you. So yeah, there has been 23 votes still, and 43 and 57 it is right now. तो ब्रेकर आता थोड़ा टाइम के लिए भेजी मोबाइल डेटा भी काम नहीं कर मैंने को तो छोड़ ही दो. Yeah, man, it's okay, man. I get that. Sometimes the internet does not work. I face that kind of bullshit in my internet service as well. So yeah, man, I get that. So anyway, let's move on from Fred and let's jump right into Mateo KOVAR. As you guys already know, those of you guys who have been following our community for the past few weeks, we have already seen that for your Red Devil bro, Mateo KOVAR was a really, really good player for me. I liked the guy. I liked the way he played. But as the news are coming out, and this is also coming from Fabrizio Romano, and it is done. It is not coming from Fabrizio Romano only. It is coming out of every other outlets. And it said Bayern Leverkusen signed Mateo KOVAR from Manchester United on permanent deal. Fee will be €9 million as per kicker. First part of medical tests will take place today. So yeah, man, it is done. Mateo KOVAR has joined Bayern Leverkusen, and we have gotten an upfront payment of €9 million. So you can see why I am so bothered about that trade deal. If we have managed to get €9 million out of Mateo KOVAR, we should have done a little better with Fred. Because Fred is not a €10 million player, man. He is absolutely not. We should have at least gotten 20 million. We should have at least gotten that. So please, guys, let me know your opinion on the comment section, and also, in that, in our poll as well. So yeah, we are seeing players going out. We knew that there are a lot of players who shall go out, who needs to go out, and they are going out. And see, when it comes to Matthew KOVAR, as I have mentioned, a couple of weeks ago, that he was gonna go out. I thought he would be going out on a loan again, but it is not the case. We are selling him to Bayern Leverkusen, and though there is a buyback clause, so that is good. See, the thing is that after Andre Onana's arrival, I did not see Matthew KOVAR getting any substantial pitch time. I would say that. So yeah, it does make sense, and it especially makes sense that we have a buyback clause regarding Matthew KOVAR. So if he can go out and play brilliantly in Bayern Leverkusen, so we can see at a certain point of future that he may join us again. Maybe 2 or 3 years later, it can happen. It may happen, man. Thanks for your service and all the best in the future endeavors. Absolutely, man. Sean is saying, good luck, buddy. Once a United, always a United. Well done. And thank you for everything you have done at Old Trafford. Thank you, Pastor Fred. Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. Anindo is saying, I miss your smile at Manchester United. Even getting hate and criticism, you kept your head low and served this club with great loyalty. Best of luck, Fred. You will be missed. Absolutely, he will be missed, man. Absolutely, he will be missed. As I have said, the smile he had on his face, that was absolutely brilliant. See, the thing is that we can find a lot of negativity, especially in the modern day football. But Fred, especially Fred, was a glimpse of positivity. I must say that. No matter how he played, I'm pretty sure you guys will comply with me that he wasn't at his best all the time. He had his fair share of mistakes, but he have always given his 100%. He have always done that, and that does matter. That absolutely matters. That just shows you how much he loved the club. He played for the club. That does matter, and that is the main thing that is bothering me when it comes. Whenever I thinking that we have only gotten 10 million euros out of him. But I think, as I have mentioned already, I think we have done that only because we are in a panic situation with that Amrabat deal. So there was an element of truth when the outlets were saying that Amrabat may join Atletico Madrid or Juventus. I guess that made us, sell Fred in Fenerbahce in that amount of money. I guess that is the case, brother. Daisy is saying, we'll surely miss him. Good squad player, always made a difference when on the pitch. Game is 100% always. You will always be remembered as Pastor Fred. Impact there. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. So there is 36 votes, and yes, 58% of you are satisfied with the deal, and 42% of you are not. Yeah, man. Yeah. See, the thing is that did we needed to sell him? Absolutely. We still need to sell Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, as the news are coming out that Manchester United are still deep in negotiations with West Ham over the signing of Scott McTominay. We should do that deal, man. We should absolutely do that deal. We have already seen that we have pushed West Ham and we have gotten a little bit more money than they were willing to pay for Maguire. I hope that will be the case for Scott McTominay, I guess. Believe me, man, we should let go of him. We should let go of him, even if it means that we do need to sign another midfield. I am all in for that. I am all in for that. If we are able to sell Fred and McTominay and use that money to go out and buy 2 midfielders, that would be absolutely brilliant. That would be, because we have already seen that West Ham have put in an offer of £30 million for Scott McTominay, which Manchester United rejected. So after putting a little bit of pressure, if we can accumulate at least 35 to 40 million pounds for Scott McTominay, it does not make any sense though. But if West Ham are quite adamant in getting Scott McTominay, we can see that happening as well. So if that happens, I really hope we should go out and buy 2 midfielders at the very least, man. Ridobruto is saying, always give his best for the badge, never thought or acted bigger than what he was. He knew his role and place and played at well at times. Yeah, brother, absolutely. Absolutely. See, the thing is that there is a huge difference when it comes to Fred and McTominay. Believe me, I will not bash McTominay, I will not banter him or disrespect him. But in my opinion, if I'm being honest with you guys, I never liked the play style of McTominay. Yeah, he had some good times as well, whether it's under Ole or under Erik ten Hag. We have seen some good moments coming out of Scott McTominay as well. But yeah, I had a special place for Fred. I did that. I will never comply that Fred was a better player than Casemiro. I will never comply to that. But I liked the guy. I absolutely liked the guy. His mentality, his play style, as I have said, he have always put 100% no matter what the situation was. Ritesh is saying, good luck, legend. You will forever be missed for your time at Old Trafford. You demonstrated your love and passion for Manchester United, and we really appreciate that. Remember, once ahead, always ahead. I wish you all the best in the future, Fred. Absolutely, man. Fred the Red. Fred will always be ahead in our mind. Absolutely, he will be missed. So, yeah, we all hope that, yeah, he do absolutely, what he can do. He should achieve all the things he can achieve while playing at Fenerbahce. So, yeah, all the best to him, man. All the best to him. So, yeah, man. See, the thing is that we have already got rid of Fred then, and what Fabrizio Romano have said an hour or two ago, when it wasn't here, we go for Fred. He said, Manchester United plans remains clear. Sell Fred with Fenerbahce bid now on the table. Agree loan deal for Donny van de Beek with Real Sociedad and sign new midfielder. We all know who that new midfielder is going to be. It is going to be Amrabat. Yeah, man, it is going to be Amrabat. As we are seeing right now, as the news are coming, that Liverpool have also shown some interest in Caicedo. I mean, everything is swirling, man. Everything is swirling. The league is what? Just knocking at the door, and all the clubs are, it is a chaotic situation right now. It is a chaotic situation. So I guess that is what made Manchester United sell Fred for such a low price. We already knew that we have accumulated a sum of 21 million pounds already. We were 3 or 4 million pounds shy of making the Amrabat deal happen. So that is the main reason I think we have let go of Fred. I think that is the main reason we have let go of Fred in that price. We would have let go of Fred anyway, but that price tag just shows you how desperate Manchester United has become in this current time. So yeah, man, that those news that came out regarding Amrabat, it was quite true as it seems now. As it stands now, it seems that way. So anyway, guys, you know what? Please smash the like button. And anybody who is new to the channel and enjoying the show, please do, man, subscribe it. We are 8-9 subscribers away from hitting our 150 mark. Help us reach that 150 mark. And that would be absolutely brilliant, brother. So if you are a Red Devil, we get live every day at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. and we all talk about Manchester United. This is a really friendly community, and I'm pretty sure I can assure you that you guys will enjoy the shows and our community as well, because there are some legends in the chat, man. There are some legends in this channel, absolute legends you guys are. Ishank is saying, my favorite guy has left. Thank you for the memories, Fred. Many didn't like you, and you may not have been the most prolific player. Many felt you should be heard, but surely were one of the few who always, I guess Ishank is typing right now. My man Fred, thank you for all your effort in our club. We Manchester United family love you. Good luck in your new club. Absolutely, brother. I'm so glad to see every one of you guys supporting Fred and wishing him luck. See, the thing is that when people come out and say, yeah, Manchester United fans are not good, the way they bashed Harry Maguire. We never bashed Harry Maguire. We have had some criticism regarding Maguire, and it was well constructed criticism. It was not like that he was giving his 100% at every matches, but we were still criticizing him. It was not the case. But it is quite different when it comes to Fred. Even if he was at times, as I have said, we have seen Fred playing absolute brilliant in the first half and absolutely the shit way in the second half. But even in that second half, he has tried his best. Maybe he has not achieved the best on that particular match, but he has tried his best. He has given his all. That does matter. That absolutely matters. That counts. Man, that light have got broken, man. I guess you were online in our previous session, but if you have missed that, our Red Devil Bro has broken that light. Not Red Devil Bro, your little Red Devil Bro. Our Red Devil Bro Junior have broken the light in today's session, in our previous session, in our afternoon session. So yeah, it is broken, but yeah, I will, go out and secure another light, man. I promise you guys that. The only transfer which has hate me, I love Fred beyond the pitch of football, wishing you well, Fred. Absolutely, man. See, the thing is that, man, it was going to happen. We all knew that Fred was going to go out, and I'm quite sure, as I've said, that he will play brilliantly in his new club. But the amount of money we have gotten, we should have gotten at the very least of 15 to 20 million. Let me check the poll again. So 42 votes and 52% of you, it's quite 50-50. I can see that it is 50-50 and it's okay. I see the thing is that at least we have, getting rid of players which are not those of the players who are not in Eric Ten Hag's plan. That is the important part. That is definitely one of the important part. We should still, I know that we have a long way to go and a very short time. We are going to play our first match in 2 days, I guess. So yeah, and our transfer market will end at the 31st of August. So we do not have the pleasure of time. We do not have the leisure of time. So yeah, we do need to move fast. We still have a lot of players in our squad who needs to go out when it comes to, players like Donny van de Beek, players like Scott McTominay, players like Dean Henderson, players like Brendan Williams, even Anthony Martial, I would say, man. As we have already we have discussed so many times, we cannot rely on a player who gets injured in every other match. As the news were coming out regarding Anthony Martial, that he is in the training right now. He's doing, he's doing his training with the first team. He has started that full-fledged training, but I don't know when. I don't know. You see, the thing is that maybe this coming season can be, a turner for Martial. It can be absolutely brilliant for him. I do hope so, but I do not think that will be the case, man. To have a massive season, the first and foremost thing he needs to be is fit, which is the most problematic thing when it comes to Martial. Shomo is saying Fred has been decent served under 3 managers, but Eric Ten Hag has a style and demand that Eric Ten Hag deems Fred can't execute according to his standards. Besides, he is 30 years old, still has 3 or 4 good seasons in him. Players come and go is one of the inevitable things in football. Would be sad to see him leave, but would be underwhelmed to see him stay. Yeah, man. The way Shomo have put that couldn't be any better, man. You are absolutely spot on in your comment. Manchester United should value him at 30 million plus. Fred is a decent player, just that he is inconsistent. Yeah, Shondipa. But we are going to get only 10 million out of him and 5 millions in add-ons. I do hope that those 5 millions are quite easy to achieve. Goodbye to Fred Amrabat. Yeah, man. Yeah. See, when there is a negativity, there is also some positivity as well. As I was saying, I'm pretty sure we are going to see that Amrabat will happening really, really soon. If it happens before we start, before we kicks off in our Wolves match, as we were discussing in our earlier session today, that how much, when I have put that poll, that how much you guys would rate our transfer window up until now, as I don't think that we are going to sign another player, any new player, at the very least, before the start of our Premier League match. But it can happen, man. It can happen. After Fred going out, I think that Amrabat deal is quite imminent right now. I know that you guys do not like the word imminent coming out of your Red Devil Bro, but I do think, man, that Amrabat deal is quite imminent right now. Rishabh is saying Harry Maguire will exit Manchester United as a trophy-winning captain. Can't say the same for Harry Kane. Man, there have been some news coming out. It came out from Simon Stone. It came out from Samuel Lockhart, from James Ducker. a lot of journalists are saying that Harry Kane may choose to stay at Tottenham, and that is a good news for us. I know, believe me, I know. Before you guys say, I know that your Red Devil bro is reaching far out. It can happen, brother. It can happen. If we are, if we are going to get owned by Sheikh Jassim in the coming months or so, it can happen that Harry Kane joining us in the month of January. Or if that does not happen, we can still, go out and secure him in the next year. As I have just, as we have discussed in our earlier session, that Harry Kane is, he's what he has just stepped into his age of 30. So he has at least 3-4 seasons absolutely left in him. And many of you guys have had some constructive criticism regarding his, fee structure, that why should we spend 120 million euro on a player who is 30 plus of age. I get that. I absolutely get your point, man. But if we are going to secure, Harry Kane in the coming season, he would be absolutely free, man. Absolutely free. So yeah, that would be the deal of the century, man. That would be the deal of the century. Ricky Singh, Bhaiya 143. Okay, brother. Thank you. If any of you guys who have subscribed and still watching the show, please do comment in the comment section. Please interact with us, interact with me, interact with your fellow Red Devil brothers. Believe me, you guys will enjoy it, my man. You guys will enjoy it. So, without any hesitation, let us know what you are thinking about that freight deal, or if you guys have any question or any opinion regarding any subject regarding Manchester United, you can say that. Ricky saying, what did he do? According to us, he did more harm than good. He didn't even help win the trophy, just got a medal for nothing. Absolutely, man. Rohit is saying, 143, Yahoo, Jingalala, hoo. Absolutely, brother. Ogni is saying, I wonder if he ever paid for that trophy self. Yeah, man. Believe me, when he was holding that trophy with Bruno Fernandes, that Carabao Cup, I felt like shit. The 2 times I felt like shit on that Carabao Cup final, when I saw the face of Harry Maguire and when I saw the face of Abraham Glazer. Those 2 faces made me down. Even when we have just won the trophy, you can imagine how excited I was at that point of time, but they still managed to make me feel down when I saw both of their faces, man. Believe me. Bad luck, Maguire Pro Max. What will you be saying? Man, I just give me a second, man. I would just go and have a sip of water. My throat is done. Sorry guys, absolutely sorry, man. I was just going out for a drink. Anyway, Obi will be saying, Benjamin Pavard, versatility, right back, right wing back, right centre back, experience good on the ball, prime age, lower cost, Jean-Claude Todibo, young, strong, tall, fast and good on the ball, reasonable cost, Edmund Tapsova, their names are so tough. I'm sorry if I'm butchering their name. Edmund Tapsova, commanding, very strong, good physicality, also good on the ball, good age, higher cost. Eric Ten Hag, to name his preferred options, should absolutely, man. I do not see Tapsova joining us because see, the thing is that the price tag he had over his head is quite massive. If we can go out and secure that deal, that would be brilliant. In my opinion, we should sign Pavard and Todibo, man. It should not be Pavard or Todibo. It should be Pavard and Todibo. I think that should be the case, man. Todibo is the rawest one, but could prove to be best among them. But Pavard resume speaks for himself. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. As I have said, I know that many of you guys do not want Pavard. I get your reservations. I get that. But if you ask me, if I'm being honest with you guys, I do prefer Benjamin Powell, over those two players. I'm not saying, I am absolutely not saying that those two players are not good enough or something like that. In my personal opinion, I would prefer Benjamin Powell, as Devosha mentioned that yeah, his resume speaks for himself. So there have been 59 votes right now, 60 votes. So people are voting right now. Yeah, man, absolutely brilliant to see, people getting vocal about this kind of stuff. Bongo is saying as a backup for Varan and Licha, Powell seems the most reasonable option. Tapsoba is a good prospect but will be hefty. Todibo will be a good backup option as well, but only for a reasonable price. Yeah, man, I below 25 million either way. This is interesting. Yeah, man. See, the thing is that Jean-Claude Todibo was Eric Ten Hag's third choice center back, as I have said. That there are two kinds of transfers that happens. One, a club is interested on a player. Two, a player is interested to join the club. In this case, in Powell's case, it is the second one, that Powell has shown keen interest on Manchester United. Believe me, man, he's our fifth or sixth player, I guess. We have heard this season that the players are interested in joining Manchester United. Those are music to our ears, man. Those are always music to our ears. Absolutely, I will say that. At the very least, it was the case with Mason Mount, it was the case with Andre Onana, it was the case with Rasmus Højlund, Amrabat, and now Benjamin Powell as well. So that is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely. I will say it again, as you guys have mentioned, that we have already reached 143. If we can reach 145 after, at the end of the show, before the end of the show, that would be massive, brothers. So any Red Devils out there who is enjoying the show, we get live every day and talk about Manchester United. So if you are enjoying the show, please do smash the like button and subscribe button, brother, because that would be brilliant, man. Steve is saying, just get us powered and forget about the rest. Benji is for better, advanced and experienced in modern day football than those lads. He's a proven and a reliable bowler. Yeah, that is quite important, man, that he's proven. It does matter, as I have said, see, including players in your squad, in your dressing room, who have actually gone out and won trophies. He had won Bundesliga, not one Bundesliga, I mean WON1. I guess he had more than one Bundesliga, 3 or 4 I guess he have won. So yeah, he had won Bundesliga, he had won World Cup, he had won Champions League. That does count. That absolutely counts, man. Rajdeep is saying, Benjamin Powell before the game against PSG, my ideal position is in central defense. He explained in a press conference ahead of the PSG clash, but I am not really thinking about that at the moment as I'm playing on the right. Man, I guess what you have mentioned, Rajdeep, is absolutely crucial, and I guess it was a long time ago. It is not like that he has said it recently. So he does prefer in that centre back role as well. So we can see why Eric Ten Hag can opt for Benjamin Powell, because see, when he has said, I'm pretty sure he have put in his interest regarding Todibo in our Manchester United officials, but I guess on that time he wasn't aware that Benjamin Powell is available. So I can see his dilemma. I do hope and I guess that yeah, he will go out and sign Benjamin Powell for many reasons. For number one, absolute certainty of his form. You know what kind of player he is. Number two, he had massive experience in his bag. Number three, he have won trophies. Trophy winning mentality player was much needed in our squad. You can see the difference when we have signed Varane, when we have signed players like Lisandro Martinez, Casemiro. Those players can make a huge difference in a squad. Even players like Mason Mount, he have also secured a Champions League as well. So yeah, if we can go out and secure, Benjamin Powell, that would be delightful, absolutely brilliant. At least now we have several options who are all ready to join and then repeat. Well, unlike before, while we were have only one target and then try to convince him to join us with big money and pleading, now players are fighting to join us. Absolutely, man. The game have, reversed. And that is quite good to see. As a Manchester United fans, That just gives us pleasure that there are world-class players out there. Some players who have been Champions League title, and even World Cup, who wants to join Manchester United, who wants to play under Erik ten Hag. That is absolutely delightful, man. I will prefer Pavard at right back and Todibo as backup centre back. Okay, man. We are selling players but not buying replacements. Shitty club, man. I do hope we will go out and sign some some replacements as well. See, as a thing, as I just said, the only reason I see that we let go of Fred in that amount of money, I guess we are quite in a panic mode. As I have said, it is our latter part of the transfer market, so it is going to get quite chaotic. So I guess we want to make that Amrabat deal happen. Maybe we want to do that before we, kicks off the ball in Wolves match. So to do that, we already knew, Fabrizio Romano have said it over time and time again, that we need to excel at least one of two players when it comes to Fred and Van de Beek. So yeah, we are seeing that as the news is coming out regarding Van de Beek, that it is going to be a loan deal. So we are not going to receive any money. If any, that is not going to be any substantial amount. So yeah, selling Fred was the way to move forward with that Amrabat deal. I guess that is the main reason we have seen that Manchester United let go of Fred in that amount of money. Jerry is saying, I hope we sign Todibo, but I know Ten Hag will go for Pavard because it's proven. Yeah, man. You can see why he would do that. Edmund Tapsoba is a world-class defender, strong, aggressive, fast-paced, cracking header, dribbling skill, good penalty taker, calmness and winning mentality, better than Todibo, same level as Pavard. See, man, as I've said in my previous session as well, I hope you guys will, find forgiveness in your heart for your Red Devil bro. But if I'm being absolutely honest with you, I know how Benjamin Pavard plays. But when it comes to Todibo or Tapsoba, I am not very sure. I have seen some glimpses of them. I have done some research here and there, but I am not sure of how much they can, affect our gameplay if they join Manchester United. I'm pretty sure they can do that. They have the potential to be a world-class centre back, in the coming future. But as it stands right now, I would prefer Benjamin Pavard over those two players, man. It is my opinion, though. You should not have to comply with me. Not at all. Gautam is saying, please, Manchester United, get him and Pavard as well. Glory, glory, Man United for year. Yes, brother, yes. He should release Johnny Evans, get Todibo and Pavard. Manchester United should have serious competition in all the departments of their defense and other areas. See, man, there have been some news coming out from Simon Stones as well that we are not going to let Johnny Evans, our substitute, our backup for, Harry Maguire. If Harry Maguire leaves, we will not opt for Johnny Evans. And as we all know, Harry Maguire will leave. Nothing against Johnny Evans. He was a legend. He will always be a legend of our club. But I do not prefer him right now, especially when I know what was Erik ten Hag's first choice centre back. So yeah, if we are not going to get Kim Min-jae, Axel Disasi, I do want Benjamin Pavard. I do want players like Todibo. But I do not want Johnny Evans right now, man. No offense to him. No disrespect to him, man. Akash is saying Pavard main target, but also Todibo would be great. Yeah, man. See, as I've said, man, it should be Pavard and Todibo. If we have that kind of budget, we should absolutely do that. We should definitely do that. But I don't think that would be the case, man. If that happens, I would be absolutely delightful. Onrag is saying that he was the one who said Fred is better than Casemiro. Man, as I've said it so many times, I will say it multiple times, I will say it infinite amount of time, that you are 100% entitled to your own opinion. You have the right to have your own opinion. You does not have to comply with me, and it is quite vice versa, man. You can like Fred, I like Fred too, but I will never. There is not a human being on this planet who will convince your Red Devil bro that Fred is a better player than Casemiro. Never, man. In my opinion, it is not the case, brother. Anyway, let me check the polling right now for the last time. 81 votes. Kudos to you guys, brother. Absolutely kudos to you guys. You guys are the legends, man. You guys are the legends, the charisma of this particular channel, brother. You guys are absolute brilliant, brilliant. So anyway, guys, if any of you guys are new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button and let us help reaching that 150 subscribers mark. You guys will enjoy the show. We get live every day and talk about Manchester United. And as a Red Devil, what can be better than that, right, brother? So yeah, man, I hope you guys have enjoyed the show, man. Invest is saying Power is so babyish, we need a bully like Martinez. No, Power, please. He's too some man. He can be a baby face, but he is lethal. Believe me, he has some lethality in him. We have also seen that Ole was a baby face as well as a player. And what he has done, especially while it came to securing our treble at the year of 1999. So I guess, brother, we should not judge a player by his face, brother. Jashon is saying, Bhaiya, yes, Bhaiya. What, man? What did I say, right? Can you please mention that? Are you talking about the Fred Casemiro thing or that, Benjamin Pavard and Todibo deal? Jashon is saying Todibo or Tapsoba. Pavard not sure if he is ideal for the restructuring. Man, see, the thing is that the main reason I am preferring Pavard because he has that versatility of playing in multiple positions, and that does matter. Believe me, there will be time we will be playing 3 games a week. So we need a player who can do multiple jobs at a time, man. So yeah, absolutely, man. Olena babyface, okay. So you're talking about the babyface thing, yeah, man. Yeah, we should not judge a player by his face, man. He can look babyface, but he can be absolutely lethal, especially under Eric Ten Hag, man. We should at least, if we are not going to trust Benjamin Pavard, that's okay. We should trust our manager. We should back our manager. I guess he has earned that at the very least. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. So please do smash the like button and subscribe, any of you who are new to the channel. We get live every day at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. So wherever the parts, from wherever the world you are from, you are absolutely welcome to the community. And you can talk about Manchester United anytime you want. Rohit is saying, to my opinion, why can't they sign both John and Pavard and Tapsoba to come in as backup? Varane is injury prone, and so when he is out, Pavard can play his position. As for Todibo, he is a natural centre back, and Manchester United will be under fire this coming season. Yeah, man. I see. The thing is that, as I've said, it should be Benjamin Pavard and Todibo rather than Benjamin Pavard or Todibo. But we all know that we are still owned by the Glazers. If it was, as you have said, that you love Sheikh Jassim. So yeah, if Sheikh Jassim have already bought the club, we would have seen those kind of deal happening. But we have to keep in mind that the Glazers are still there, brother. They are still there. So yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed the show. We will come tomorrow live at 4 p.m. again and talk about Manchester United. I hope that we will have some, good positive news at that point of time. Maybe regarding Amrabat, or maybe some, maybe regarding Pavard or Harry Maguire or anyone. I hope that does happen. So please, guys, do hit the subscribe button and help us reach that 150 target. So anyway, guys, kudos to you guys. Good night, goodbye, and take care. I will see you tomorrow, man. Absolutely, Rohit. Take care too, man. Take care too. Absolutely, all of you guys. I hope so, brother. I hope so. I absolutely hope so. With all of you guys, love and support, I do hope that is quite possible, brother. Anyway, man, good night. We'll see you tomorrow.